Osheskie, there has been a lot of criticism that I've heard about businesses coming to town and having difficulty moving through the permitting process of the city and the county. If you were elected mayor, what is a very specific, concrete change that you would make to improve that process?
Yes, I am not totally familiar with all of the processes that companies have to go through. That is something that, as I become mayor, that I will have to do to get into to see what kind of improvements that I can have. I'm a very organized individual, and I will see that the process is streamlined so that it is friendlier to anybody who wants to do any business with Fort Wayne.
Thank you, sir. For 1 minute comments, we start with Lee Brown.
Well, that's the reason I'm running for mayor. I was on the planning commission starting last year and started a permitting process committee with some of the members of the planning commission to change that. And we were making great progress. We had some outside individuals from ITT helping us, looking at the largest plans at $5 million and more, because they have the most steps to go through. We found out the simplest things, like we don't really need to require businesses to submit 40 sets of plans, and that they should be able to submit them online, et cetera, et cetera. But the problem is, it's a matter of the will of the leaders in this community. It's a county issue and it's a city issue. The county hasn't changed the way they've done business in years, and neither has the city. We bought new software that should allow us to streamline the processes, but there is no one with a strategic vision, no leader on the county or the city side who is requiring the different offices, the building offices, the city permitting, to get online and to streamline the processes. That's what I would do if I were you.
Thank you very much. For 1 minute comment, Eric Doden.
Well, one of the challenges in any form of leadership, and I've had this several times in my career, is to inspire and challenge people to make change. And this is no exception. But one of the ways you do that is that you set a standard within each department of the amount of time that it should take to get the process or get the drawings through. You measure their performance, and then you're transparent with the community about the results, good or bad. And one of the ways that we've seen this, for example, is in our Department of Motor Vehicles, that used to take, I believe, if I understand correctly, 45 minutes to get through a line, and now they're down to 4 minutes. And those are the kinds of things that when you come from my background with my experience in business that we did every day, because if you did not do those, you were out of business. The other thing that I think is imperative is that we have a culture of customer service. We need to train our people and to encourage them that your job is to help them get through the process, not to make the process difficult to get through.
Thank you, sir. With her 1 minute comment, Paula Hughes. Paula.
Well, I talked about this a year ago, March, when we finished the co-location process. We're moving everybody in city county government around, and actually that move has just started. And I thought at the time, why don't we make it easier for business to accomplish things in this community? With the move into what is now Citizen Square, we could have co-located all of those departments, made it easy for businesses to figure out where they were going, and create a one-stop shop. It's something other communities have been doing for years. I don't understand why Fort Wayne and Allen County haven't gotten on board with that. One counter, the project manager, the person they first talk to, becomes the person that sees them through the entire process. We create a pool of cross-trained people who were the former front desk people for all those 14 different departments that people have to go through that process, and they become the people that guide them through the whole process. And all of a sudden there's somebody on the inside who's just as vested in getting the project done as the people on the outside. It's pretty simple, you know. This permitting thing, we need to be nicer, we need to cut through as much red tape as possible, and we need to have people on the inside of city and county government who understand
That's
just
1
as
minute.
much
Thank
of
you
the
very
business.
much. With a 1 minute comment, Terrence Walker.
I don't really have much more rebuttal, but I believe that we should have each table in the new building with simple numbers on it. Just go by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they can get their processing done streamlined, easy, without computers. Thank you.